Let me show you all camera settings that we have available on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 8. So let's go to the camera, and of course, in order to find the settings, we need to tap on these four dots on the right side, and then we can tap on this gear icon. And at first, we have intelligent features such as scanning, where we can toggle document scanning, text scanning, and QR code scanning. For document scanning, we also have the scan resolution option, and you can even add document scanner to the app's screen, so you can check that out if you want to have a shortcut. Besides that, we have shot suggestions, so you can receive some suggestions in real time while trying to capture a photo that might be helpful to improve the picture. Other than that, we also have the photo enhancer, where we can prioritize quality, we can switch to balanced, or we can prioritize the speed. If we have the quality set to be the if the quality is set to be the priority, then we can also use the scene detection, which automatically adjusts colors and contrast of photos to match the scene. Now, here we also have the information about custom filters, so here you can pretty much find out how they work. And we have the photos section where we can choose the photo formats. If you want to save pictures using the high efficiency pictures format, then here we can turn it on. And also here we have the promote picture format where we can choose between JPEG, RAW, or both formats. Now, besides that, we have the watermark, of course, which we can easily enable and disable, as well as personalize a little bit. So we have the model name, which we can edit. We can include date and time as well, and they can actually be formatted using one of these available options. And of course, we have style, where we can change the font and the alignment. There is also the motion photos section or settings, where we can choose the motion capture range, the audio feedback, and the timing. Then we have a video section where we have the video format, so we can choose HEVC or 264 format. In the case of HEVC, you can also choose the savings to prioritize saving space or the video quality. Other than that, we can toggle high bitrate videos, HDR, and log for Pro Video mode only, or for both video and Pro Video mode. Besides that, we can also find the auto FPS option, video stabilization, and here we have dual recordings setting, where we can save as previewed in one file, or we can just save it in separate files. In audio options, you can toggle 360 audio recording and the audio playback. And also we can save our videos to the external storage. So if you usually record very long videos, and if you are afraid that your phone will not be capable of storing your videos, then of course, if you have an external storage like a USB flash drive or something, then you can turn it on, and then your videos are going to be saved on that external storage. Then we have general section, where we have tracking autofocus. We have the composition guide, where we can enable leveler or grid lines or both. We also have location tags, so you can save the information about where a photo or a video is done. And besides that, we can also find save selfies as previewed, so this is pretty much the camera mirror option. We have swipe preview up or down and then we can decide what should happen when you swipe up or down, so we can switch cameras, open quick controls, or turn off this gesture. Here in shooting methods, you can decide what should happen when you press volume buttons. By default, we use it to take a picture or record a video. We also have zoom in or out, and we can control sound volume. Over here, we also have voice commands, so we can, for example, use these commands. We can say these phrases out loud to take a photo or record a video. We have the floating shutter button and the palm gestures. You can show your hands to the front camera to automatically take a photo. We have settings to keep, so you can decide what options, what settings should remain as they are when you exit the camera, so then when you go back to the camera, then they will be brought back again, just like they were before you left the camera. And we have the vibration feedback. There is also fit to screen, the 3:4 ratio, so we can remove black bars around the preview on the main screen in the flex mode, and some areas not shown in the preview will be captured. There is also the cover camera effects. We can toggle camera effects for the cover screen. We also have the option to download the flip shot section, which requires you to have the multi-store app. and the camera assistant. Besides that, we can find permissions and the option to reset camera settings. And that is pretty much all in the case of camera settings. Of course, all of these different all of these different camera modes also have some additional options. Like here at the top, we can find a bunch of different features, like for example, filters. We have the motion photo, we have the watermark, we can switch to 50 megapixels, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.